Here to talk about the disgusting comments that Donald Trump has been fictitiously spreading throughout the entire country about Haitian migrants who are in Ohio. I just want to stress how these Haitian migrants are here legally. When they came into the United States, they had to be vetted before they came into the U.S. That vetted process means that they had to have a sponsor who could financially support them as they were here in the country. But in addition to that, they were vetted to make sure that they weren't any national security risk and that they had no health concerns. And so we have very hardworking people who entered into the country wanting to give back to the country that allowed them to actually escape their political struggles and to actually be a part of this society and give back to this great country. But unfortunately, there's a storyline that's spreading throughout the entire country. This storyline is very dangerous. And what Donald Trump is doing right now is playing a dangerous game of divide and conquer. This dangerous game of divide and conquer is having several consequences. We're seeing more and more death threats. We're seeing more and more Haitian Americans who don't feel safe identifying as Haitian American, and we're even seeing schools being shut down. I recently spoke to many people in Springfield, and they told me that they're afraid to even go to church. They're afraid to go to church, to school, and even to participate in the society, which is a huge problem for Haitian Americans because those are the three things that we believe in: school, education, church, and making sure that we're working. More importantly, it's important that I thank my colleagues who are standing here with us today so we can show that there is a coalition of support, that the America that we work hard to endear and to support and to strengthen every single day is an inclusive America in which we actually appreciate the diversity that we bring to the table. So we stand here as a united front saying that we would not tolerate these comments nor the violence that is coming from it or the potential violence. We're here to stand with the community and make sure that everyone in Ohio knows that we're here to stand with them and to help them with their needs, but to also emphasize that every immigrant in the United States deserves dignity, deserves safety, and deserves respect. As the first Haitian American Democrat elected to Congress, the only Haitian American in Congress, I can tell you sincerely that this is a hard time for us. For so many years, we had other people telling our narrative, other people talking about Haiti and talking about Haitians. This is an opportunity for us to take back our narrative and to let the American people know how much we appreciate what the United States has done for us and how our commitment is only reinvigorated to be here working with everyone. And I would like to tell all the Haitian Americans who are living in fear right now that there should be no fear, no tolerance, and no place for it. We encourage everyone to stand with us and condemn the thoughts, condemn the statements from Donald Trump, to condemn the statements from J.D. Vance. And we also want to make sure that as we're moving forward unified and letting everyone know that these are legal pathways. These legal pathways have to be maintained, and J.D. Vance can't wake up and say they're illegal just because he feels like it. We have our process and procedures in place, and we're standing unified. Everyone in this country deserves to have leadership that is honest, not who's committed to making up stories for their own benefit. Every person in this country deserves to be treated with dignity and not to have someone creating stories about them being illegals or even worse, the criminality that he's putting forth, which is absolutely false. So today we stand unified. At this moment, I would like to welcome Congressman Stephen Horsford, the chairman for the Congressional Black Caucus.
Thank you, Sheila. Look, we shouldn't even have to be here. It's a sad time when a former president and his running mate choose to pit one group of Americans against others. I am Congressman Stephen Horsford. I represent Nevada's 4th District, and on behalf of the Congressional Black Caucus, we say enough is enough. Yes. Day after day, we continue to see a doubling down by those on the right who want to divide people in this country. So we want to express our deepest sympathies to the community of Springfield, Ohio, and any other community who in recent days have felt targeted and who are forced to live in fear because of a lie. We can only hope and pray that the false and racist rhetoric by the former president and his running mate and other extremists do not lead to violence in Springfield or in any other Haitian or immigrant community. As has been stated, we have already seen reports out of Springfield of threats being made against Haitian communities, children being afraid to attend school, parents wondering if their families are safe in their own neighborhoods. This racist scapegoating, pitting one group of Americans against another for political purposes, is dangerous, and it has no place in our national discourse, certainly not from someone seeking the highest office in our land. So we are here to state in no uncertain terms that this rhetoric, the lies, the misinformation needs to come to an end before something terrible happens in one of our communities. While this misinformation has captured the attention of many in recent days, let us remind you of the truth about our immigrant communities and what makes our country great. It is a fact that Haitian Americans contribute immensely to the Springfield community and our entire nation, economically and culturally, and any idea to the contrary is patently wrong. It is a fact that America is stronger because of our diversity. Our diversity of thought and lived experience is something to be treasured, not feared. And it is a fact that we are a nation of immigrants. Around the world of the United States of America, we are a beacon of hope and opportunity for those who are seeking a better life. So we say enough is enough. The racist fear-mongering must stop, and it must stop now. We're calling on every American, and I want to thank my colleagues and those from the community who are here, because we call on every American to reject the politics of division and extremism and embrace a vision of fairness and unity, because we know that there is more that unites us than what divides us. I want to thank my colleague, Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick, the Vice Chair of the CBC, Representative Yvette Clarke, Representative Ayanna Pressley, as well as Representative Maxwell Frost and others for their tremendous leadership and tireless advocacy for the people of Haiti, both on the island and the diaspora, and for leading us in today's press conference. Enough is enough. I now pass the mic to the Vice Chair of the CBC, Yvette Clarke.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and greetings and good afternoon, everyone. I am Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, and I proudly represent New York's 9th Congressional District, which is Central and Southwest Brooklyn, New York. Thank you to my fellow co-chairs of the Congressional Haiti Caucus, Representative Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick, Representative Ayanna Pressley, and Representative Maxwell Frost, as well as all of the other leadership that are here today to stand with us. And let me say thank you to all of the advocates who have joined us today, and again, the Democratic leadership who stands firmly with us in this moment. As we are all too acutely aware, for years, our cherished Caribbean ally, the island nation of Haiti, has remained in the grips of a destructive series of political, economic, and gang violence. Now, Haiti has faced crises before, and that's true. However, nothing compares to the generational devastation that we are witnessing today. Fortunately, our current administration, the Biden-Harris administration, has taken meaningful action to ensure this nation, our nation, the United States of America, fulfills its humanitarian obligations to these families who've already lost so much by extending and redesignating their temporary protected status, along with other meaningful steps to keep our Haitian sisters and brothers safe. However, 45, Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and the billionaires like Elon Musk disagree with our morality. They believe it's their responsibility to punish Haitian immigrants for daring to seek their own American dream. They have chosen to spew racist and xenophobic lies as a political tool and weaponized rhetoric to place innocent families in harm's way. It's truly sickening to see the United States' most powerful prey on its most vulnerable through xenophobic and despicable disinformation. And to make matters worse, Trump recently announced he plans to visit Springfield, Ohio, to continue spreading these falsehoods, adding insult to injury. Though even acknowledging these heinous anti-immigrant lies is beneath our common decency, we each have a responsibility to reject those seeking to ignite tensions by sharing information they know to be false. And that's why the Haiti Caucus and our allies are proud to stand with our Haitian American neighbors today, and why we are resolved to condemn those who would lie on their names for political purposes. Haitian migrants who escaped national repression do not deserve to be slandered by racist fearmongers while seeking safety in our country. And we also and always will rise up, struggle, and fight for an America that embraces them as neighbors. Our land of liberty must continue to be a land of refuge and opportunity for those who are fleeing persecution, violence, famine, and all manner of humanitarian crisis. So today we stand together here as people of goodwill, people of good conscience, to say, as our chairman has said, enough is enough. Across this nation, we know of Haitian Americans who have made tremendous contributions to the building of our nation. In my very community, there are entrepreneurs, there are doctors, lawyers, you name it, who have been here for generations now, proud Haitian Americans who continue, notwithstanding all that this administration has done to dehumanize them, to stand and face this nation with pride and with dignity. And so today, again, enough is enough. It is my honor now to bring to the podium my dear colleague and co-chair of the Haiti Caucus, Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley of Massachusetts.
Good afternoon, or good morning, I guess it's still. Thank you to my Haiti Caucus co-chairs, my colleagues standing alongside us today, our dedicated advocates for justice. Coming together in this way in defense of the Haitian community is it's muscle that we've had to build. The people of Haiti have been neglected, and Haitian Americans have been targeted, long victimized by the effects of colonialism and racism. So we are used to coming together in this way in defense of our Haitian neighbors. Today we come together to vigorously and firmly condemn the reprehensible hate and violence targeting our Haitian neighbors, friends, and colleagues in Springfield and across the country. Let me be clear. The straight-up lie about the Haitian community in Springfield, perpetrated and amplified by Donald J. Trump and James David Vance, is nothing short of racist propaganda. These flagrant lies are deeply offensive, they are disgraceful, they are dehumanizing, and they are outright dangerous. And even though they have been completely debunked by local and state officials, including the Republican governor of Ohio, they continue to be amplified by those who traffic in hate and those who seek to distract from their dangerous and deeply unpopular agenda. In Springfield, Ohio, this rhetoric has ignited a very precarious situation. I'm thinking daily of the thousands of Haitian families who are living in fear, facing harassment and fearing bomb threats. I'm thinking of the children lying awake at night, not knowing if they'll be safe come morning. I'm thinking of parents consumed with worry for the safety of their babies. This isn't just about Springfield. It's about who we are as a nation. And we've seen this playbook before. Throughout our history, immigrants have been scapegoated, dehumanized, and subjected to violence. We must put an end to this. America is a nation that has always benefited from immigrants. It's what's helped shape this country. Generations of people fleeing violence, persecution, and instability have made the difficult journey, found a home, found work, raised a family against all odds. We should celebrate that. Haitian immigrants are no different. That's why I'm so proud to join my colleagues today, Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, and Congressman Maxwell Frost, and all of our colleagues here today, in introducing a powerful resolution to condemn the hate and misinformation aimed at the Haitian community and celebrate their endless contributions to our nation. Congressional intent is a powerful thing, and Congress must act swiftly without delay on this resolution. As a Congresswoman for the Massachusetts 7th, I'm honored to represent the third largest Haitian diaspora community in the country. And I know firsthand how vibrant, dynamic, and thriving the Haitian community is. I could speak at length about the contributions Haitian families make to our cultural and economic fabric. But I will close by saying this. To our Haitian neighbors around the nation, I see you and I stand with you. Your lives are deeply valued by this Congresswoman, and your dreams, struggles, and aspirations matter. You are a part of our shared American story. So thank you to our colleagues for being here today. A special thank you to those who flew in this morning from the city of Boston, Boston City Councilor at large Russi Louis-Jean, and also our council president, and Pastor Kiki Florissant of Haitian Americans United. Together, let us stand united against hate and build a just America that lives up to its ideals, where everyone feels seen and their dignity and humanity are recognized. And now, we'll bring to the podium someone who has been exhaustive in our efforts to bring today's resolution to the floor, Congressman Maxwell Frost.
Good morning. I'm Congressman Maxwell Frost, proudly representing Central Florida here in the United States Congress, one of the largest concentrations of Haitian Americans in the entire country. I'm also a proud member of the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network. This is a community that is beautiful, resilient, diverse, and these fake lies and purely hateful words coming from people who are representing the top of our political system, it's disgusting and it's harmful and it's real. And that's why we're here today, because to us, solidarity is a verb. To us, to stand in solidarity with this beautiful community means more than just words, but action, which is part of the reason why we are proud to introduce this resolution today that, first off, dismisses and condemns these racist, bigoted attacks on Americans, but also brings up the humanity and beautiful resilience and contributions of the Haitian community here in the United States, but also to humanity. And it's a damn shame that we have to introduce this resolution in the first place. J.D. Vance shared disgusting, racist lies about a community for no other reason than to use that anger, use that fear to try to win an election. It's something that we've seen many times throughout human history. It comes straight out of the playbook of neo-fascists and of fascism. Taking a community, making up lies about them, which, by the way, he went on the news and said he made it up. And he didn't say he's going to stop making things up. He said he'll make things up to get the press to pay attention to whatever he wants them to pay attention to. We've seen this before. Authoritarian leaders picking a community, making lies about them, and then turning to their base and saying, If you're scared, vote for me. If you want me to do something about it, give me power. Unfortunately, despite these constant lies being discredited, this false narrative can paint a very violent picture on the ground for people and for families. This is what we see that's going on in Ohio right now. Over 30 bomb threats, a mass shooting threat, vandalism, harassment. And let me repeat that the Haitian community is under attack. Their physical lives are under attack because of MAGA extremists and elected officials who are supposed to represent the people, supposed to represent all Americans. But to them, every day they want to narrow what it means to be an American. But we, congressional Democrats, are here to stand with them in solidarity because we are all American. We are all what makes this country what it is. Right now, Haitian folks, not just in Ohio, but across the country, are living in fear. People in my district have reached out to me to say that they are also scared to send their kids to school. They're also scared to go out and be proud of their heritage because of these horrible threats. They're deeply fearful because of the lies that have been spread about their community. We're here to say that this is racism, this is bigotry, and it should be automatically disqualifying for any elected official to bring this up, especially on the national stage of a presidential debate. Today, alongside Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley, Congresswoman Clarke, and Cherfilus-McCormick, we brought together this resolution, which we will see has a staggering number of Democrats stepping forward to say we condemn this hate. We stand with our Haitian American brothers, sisters, and siblings because they are here, they are humans. And it is by virtue of being alive that they deserve this love and this fierceful defense of this beautiful community. The Haitian community in Central Florida and across our country is strong, hardworking, and most of all, deserving of common human dignity, decency, and respect. Every single member of Congress in this body, regardless of party, should join in on this resolution. This is an opportunity for our Republican colleagues to step away from this hate, to step away from this bigotry, this white supremacist, neo-fascism, Christian nationalist view that Donald Trump and J.D. Vance have for this country. Because we stand for humanity, we stand for all people. Thank you, and with that, I turn it over to the legendary and iconic Congresswoman Barbara Lee.
Well, thank you so much. And let me just say to Congresswoman Cherfilus-McCormick, thank you so much for your leadership, and to all of the co-chairs of the Haiti Task Force. You know, I was one of the founders of the Haiti Task Force in the day, and I just want to say to all of you how you are keeping it going on so many fronts as it relates to Haiti and Haitian Americans. And so it's awesome that every step of the way the Haiti Task Force now is on it in terms of justice and freedom and dignity for our Haitian Americans, as well as the Haitian immigrant community, as well as Haiti. So thank you all very much. You know, it's really a shame and disgrace that we must stand here to denounce hate, because that's what this is about. Why we're here today? We're here today because Donald Trump, first of all, he caused immense harm to immigrants as president. And now he and J.D. Vance are causing immense harm specifically to Haitians and, yes, to black people in general. We can't let hate and division be the policy of the United States of America. We're better than that. And let me be clear. All the claims that Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, as you have heard over and over again, have spread, those claims have been proven to be false. False. Vance has even gone so far as to admit he lies. Admitted it. That's what they do. That's the oldest trick in the book. Lie, 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 to sow fear, to sow hate, racism, and division. And hear me when I say this. We all know this, you know this. Hate speech leads to hate violence. Republican lies have resulted in the canceling of public events, in bomb threats, shutting down schools and parts of the city, even when state troopers have to guard students going to school. You remember those days? Some of us do. I stand with my colleagues today in telling you that the immigrant community, the Haitian immigrant community, and the Haitian community in Springfield, Ohio, and all Haitians throughout the country, all immigrant communities, we see you, we hear you, and we feel your pain. And we will continue to stand up for your right to live with safety and dignity. Republicans and their extremist Project 2025 agenda, they want to go back, quite frankly, to mass deportations and family separations. We will not let them. Many Haitian immigrants are under temporary protective status, which offers temporary protections for eligible foreign nationals who are unable to return to their home country safely. This can be because violent conflict, or as many times as in the case from environmental disasters, where people lose their homes and livelihoods. This is America, and we welcome Haitian immigrants, and we help welcome immigrants in general. Trump and Vance, they want to remove these protections for people simply looking for a better life. We can't let them do this. Now listen, I grew up in an immigrant community, and I represent thousands of immigrants in my district. So the issue has always been very personal to me, and I'm a Black American. And I'll conclude with this once again. Hateful speech toward immigrants has no place in our country. And what is taking place now with Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, every single Republican in this House needs to sign on to this resolution. Otherwise, they're complicit. They're complicit with what is taking place, and this must stop. Thank you again very much for bringing us together.
We'll now like to welcome Congresswoman Frederica Wilson from Florida.
Hello, everyone. I am from Miami, Florida, and I represent the largest Haitian community in the nation. My next door neighbors are Haitians. The people across the street are Haitian. My son-in-law is Haitian. So you know that I am disturbed. The Haitian community calls me T. Chapa because I have represented them for 40 years. 40 years even before becoming an elected official. I have traveled to Haiti over a dozen times, settling situations, observing elections, and working with the government to repair the Constitution and the country and everything else after the earthquake. So my love for Haiti has caused me to march so much, to walk so much, that I don't even have soles on my shoes anymore. The leather is worn away. So I want to thank Congressman Cherfilus-McCormick for bringing us here today, and the members of the caucus, which I suppose I'm an honorary member of the caucus. But how insulting it is. It's insulting that both Trump and J.D. Vance would spew out baseless, hateful claims that Haitians eat cats. Now that includes my entire community. It's vile and it's despicable. There is no proof of anything he is saying. Trump and J.D. Vance know that, and they continue to parrot lies because they simply do not give a damn about immigrants or about Black people in our country. These are children and families who are now receiving death threats. Because of these threats, this is wrong. This is wrong. And let me say this. If they talk bad about the Haitian community, let's take a moment to talk about Trump and J.D. Vance. You know, when I was a little girl, I'm a school principal too. Little children would do something that they call play the dozens. So let's play the dozens with them since they want to play the dozens with everyone else. Trump is a 4-time indicted, twice impeached sexual predator, former disgrace of a president. He is so overweight, when he steps on the scale says 1 at a time. He is a crybaby who whines about his crowd sizes and likes to brag about his businesses. And though he went bankrupt multiple times, he doesn't want to give student loan forgiveness. And why are we showing this group of people eating dogs on TV? I'm upset with the talking heads who keep reporting this. And while his size hand is small, his policies are smaller, and his brain is smaller. And what about Epstein's list of visitors, which shows Trump dozens of times? Why don't they talk about that? And you want to play the dozen, so let's play it, Mr. J.D. Vance. While he likes to have private time with coaches, if you want talking about something that's weird, he likes to dress like a woman. He wears dresses and dresses like a drag queen. And now is a hypocrite who tries to denigrate members of the LGBTQ community every chance he makes. So they're using personal denigrating attacks on groups of people trying to change the narrative. They want to control the news cycle, whether it's good news or bad news, from the disabled community, black community, immigrants. These are sick, crazy men, and they should not be anywhere near the Oval Office. And let us not forget what we are dealing with. Remember, Trump called Haiti a shithole country. That is wrong. That is wrong. And in my huge Haitian community, there's nothing but loving, kind, hardworking people, brilliant elected officials, one elected official here with us, lawyers, doctors, judges, college professors, even college presidents, teachers, nurses, scientists. In fact, and people at war. In 1779, the Battle of Savannah, Haitians sent an entire troop to fight in the American Revolutionary War as volunteers. These are patriots. Our nation should not have a bigot like Trump making decisions in the Oval Office. Instead of focusing on lies about Haitians, the media should be focused on Project 2025. Thank you for your time, and let's keep fighting for our Haitian brothers and sisters.
And now we'd like to call up Congresswoman Sidney Kamlar-Gerdell from California.
Thank you, Congresswoman Cherfilus-McCormick, for pulling us all together. And I want to thank the Haitian Caucus for making sure that we are keeping this issue front and center. My name is Sidney Kamlar-Gerdell. I'm the Congresswoman for the 37th Congressional District in California. It is a district that is made up of vibrant and diverse communities who, like me, are disgusted by the false and dehumanizing claims that have wreaked havoc on the city of Springfield, Ohio, and communities across this country. After Republicans failed to acknowledge the unrest that's been unfolding in Haiti all year, all of a sudden, now they want to start talking about Haiti and Haitian, wherever that is. Tragically, however, all they want to do is demonize and fearmonger about our Haitian communities and immigrants. They failed to speak out about the gang violence, the political unrest, and the economic collapse that the country has recently endured. In fact, they bear responsibility for the deteriorating situation in Haiti because they held up $40 million in funding for a multinational security support mission to stop the violence and to restore peace, and they left many partnering countries in the lurch like Kenya. Yet here we are, standing here today to condemn the racist lies that Trump's lapdog, J.D. Vance, is spreading about cats and Haitians. Lies that are being co-signed by Republicans. You know, the reality is that all of these lies have actually been debunked. The governor of Ohio said that they were untrue and that it was garbage. People involved in the incidents have come out and said they were wrong and they were untrue. And yet J.D. Vance has come out and said he doesn't care. And he will continue to spread lies and rumors as long as it makes the news. Well, Democrats are here to tell the truth. Haitians are here. Our immigrant communities are here. They are here legally, and they are making our communities, our neighborhoods, and our economies stronger. In fact, it was the Haitian migrants who brought economic renewal to a depressed Springfield when they filled open jobs, supported local businesses, and even started businesses of their own. Words have consequences, JD and DJT. Since Trump, Vance, and their minions have started propagating this dangerous lie, the city of Springfield has received 30-plus threats of violence. These lies are interrupting real lives. Children are unable to get an education because of the dozens of bomb threats their schools have received. Parents cannot provide for their families because they are afraid to go to work. This is impacting schools, it's impacting neighborhoods, it's impacting jobs, it's impacting employers, it's impacting businesses, and it is impacting the psychology of this country. At a time when Springfield's Culture Fest, the city's annual celebration of unity through diversity, should be bringing people together, it has been canceled because of public safety concerns. Meanwhile, you have the Proud Boys walking through streets, waving swastikas, and continuing to propagate these lies. The Haitian community deserves better. Immigrant communities deserve better. These are human beings with real stories, real lives, real dreams, who came from a country in chaos, mostly because they had enough gumption to stand up to the French, but they came in search of safety, normalcy, and the American dream. And they deserve empathy, and they deserve our protection from deportation back to a dangerous situation of death, of harassment, and abuse. And I'm going to leave you with this. If J.D. Vance would cause this kind of harm to a community in his own state, what do you think he is going to do to the rest of the country? Read Project 2025. Listen to these lies and call it out. Call it out, send them back to jail or wherever. But we are so tired of this. And I'm going to leave it with that. Thank you.
Next, we have Congressman Greg Caesar.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Greg Cassar. I represent the heart of Texas, and these lawmakers know that our country is a multiracial, multicultural, thriving place because of our immigrant communities. And that's what we're here fighting for, and we know the truth. And we know the truth despite the constant lies. Because what J.D. Vance and Donald Trump are doing is the oldest trick in the book. They want to take away people's health care. They want tax cuts for their billionaire buddies. They want to slash Social Security, and they want to distract from that agenda. And so they pick on some group of struggling people to make up lies about. But we know it's a lie. We know it's a lie, and we're not going to keep letting the American people hear these lies without the lies being rebutted. And if I can give J.D. Vance credit for one thing, is that he at least finally came out and said what he was doing. went on live television in an interview. He said that he made up this story to get media attention and to win political power. Well, he doesn't get to take that political power on his own. He doesn't get to denigrate people on his own. He has to be accountable to the American people for his lies. And we have to call it out exactly for what he is. He is a shill. He is a sellout. He is trying to stoke up bigotry, but that's not who this country is. This country is built by the kinds of Haitian families that live everywhere from Florida to Texas to Ohio. And everyday people in those places, we know that no matter where in the world you're from, that you are contributing to this country, that you deserve dignity and respect from your leaders, and that you have the right to a vote and a right to decide whether or not we're going to start just saying no to these bigots and these sellouts who try to peddle fear just to win power for themselves. And that's a damn shame. But at minimum, I'm grateful that J.D. Vance is out here at least saying what it is that he is doing. And I want every Haitian family, Haitian American, to know that the vast majority of us over here, we stand with you. We appreciate you deeply. And frankly, here in this country, I think we have some things to learn from our Haitian neighbors and Haitian American neighbors and their culture of striving for freedom, no matter what, under the harshest of circumstances. And so we appreciate you so much, and let's send these liars, scumbags, and cheats packing. Thank y'all.
That's right.
Thank you so much. Next, we have Congresswoman Ilhan Omar.
Thank you. I really do deeply appreciate the Haitian Caucus for bringing us all together so that we can, as a unified voice, reject the hate and dangerous rhetoric that Trump and J.D. Vance are trafficking. I know as an immigrant what it feels to have a light shined on your community that threatens your very existence as you come into a country seeking safety after you've survived a tremendous journey. I know what it means for the hopes and aspirations that you have in being welcomed into your new community be dashed. And so I deeply feel for our Haitian immigrants. These are people who have revived and breathed a new life into a community that was desperately seeking change. The kind of ways in which their new employers and their new neighbors describe them is what every immigrant, when they come to this country, wants to be described. That they are hardworking, that they are warm, that they are friendly, that they are excited to be part of this new community that they find themselves. Because ultimately that is what immigrants do, and we should know that as a nation of immigrants. We should know what it means for our country to have that renewed promise every single day of being a beacon of hope, of providing that opportunity, and for us to want to be seen by the world as such and not be seen through the lens of small men like Trump and J.D. Vance, who have so much insecurities that instead of uplifting people, that they want to put them down. So I am so proud to be in this body with colleagues who have the bravery, the courage, and the backbone to say, we are not going to allow, in our name, for our Haitian siblings to come into this country and face this derogatory, demeaning narrative. And I look forward to having the opportunity to actually visit with this community so that they physically know that we have their back. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Next we have Marjorie Innocent from the NAACP.
Good afternoon. My name is Marjorie Innocent, or Marjorie Innocent, and I represent the NAACP headquarters. I am very honored to be here today, and I'm very grateful to Congresswoman Cherfilus-McCormick and all of the members of Congress who are here, as we have heard, to say enough. The association is very clear that any position that aims to denigrate anyone, to belittle anyone, to make anyone feel less than, for the sole purpose of taking away their rights, of taking away opportunity, to take away safety for them, is not acceptable. It is very much part of what we will continue to fight for. And I can say on a very personal front that this is exceptionally discouraging, but yet at the same time strengthens my verve and my commitment to uphold what my parents taught me. As a first-generation American of Haitian immigrant parents, they taught me the value of decency, of fairness, of working hard, of treating everyone fairly, of showing up. What we are hearing about the Haitian community in Springfield is not true. It has already been debunked, as we have heard, but it is also very much designed to make them seem less than. Fill in the blank. Human at a minimum, but certainly not deserving of rights or protection or opportunity. That is something that at the association we will not support. It is something that my parents taught me very much to reject at all times through my personal interactions and through my professional ones. And I stand here in solidarity with everyone here to uplift the need to end this kind of rhetoric and to elevate who we are as a people, and really to lift up opportunity and safety for all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. At this moment, we would like to welcome Jocelyn McCalla, Senior Policy Advisor for the Haitian American Foundation for Democracy.
My name is Jocelyn McCalla. I'm the Senior Policy Advisor for the Haitian American Foundation for Democracy. It is an organization that is based in Miami, in Florida, but I operate out of New York City because the Haitian American Foundation for Democracy seeks to be a national organization representative of the best that Haitian Americans can offer to U.S. democracy. And we're here not only to fight for democracy in the United States, but also to fight for democracy in Haiti. You have heard quite a number of people right behind me and others who have already left speak eloquently about the issues that we have faced, that Haitians in Springfield are facing. But it's not just Haitians in Springfield, Ohio that are facing it. The aim of this campaign to denigrate Haitians is very clear to me. It's a campaign to scare Haitians into inaction, because it's a campaign to ensure that Haitian Americans are not showing up at the polls to vote on November 5th, particularly in battleground states where they can make a difference. So let's be very clear about it. Let's be quite clear. I have been quite involved with protecting and defending Haitian immigrants and refugees for most of my life. I have worked across the aisle on both sides. I have worked with different administrations to work things out, so that the United States could be a much fairer country, a much better country, a country that bases itself on the agreements that it has secured under international law. I have never heard in all my life such vile hate-mongering coming from a presidential candidate for the president of the United States. This is absolutely unacceptable. As I said, the aim here is to make sure that we don't show up at the polls. But we are going to show up at the polls. They say, go back. We say, fight back. They say, go back. We say, vote on. They say, go back. We say, we shall overcome. Thank you.
Thank you. And now we would like to introduce Reverend Yvette Clarke.
Thank you. Good morning to you all. My name is Reverend Yvette Clarke. I bring you greetings from 150,000 Haitians from Massachusetts. I am so grateful to be here, and I want to thank my Congresswoman Pressley and the Haiti Caucus and all our elected officials and friends and allies for standing with us so strong in this situation. As you know, recent events in Springfield, Ohio, have seen the Haitian immigrants community subjected to unfounded and derogatory claims. Such assertions not only lack credible evidence, but also serve to stigmatize and marginalize an already vulnerable group of people. We condemn these false allegations and stand in solidarity with the people in Springfield, Ohio, and we call on all Haitians and allies to stand together against the demagogues who exploit hateful rhetoric for political gain while ignoring the real challenges facing Haitian community, many of whom have no choice but to leave their beloved homeland in search of safety for themselves and their families. I'm sure that my Bible tells me to love your neighbor, but it doesn't say to love some neighbors. If the true Dr. King was here, he would say injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. It would say injustice to Haitian immigrants is a threat to justice to all immigrants in this country. We aim to remind all of them these profound contributions that Haitians have done on the global stage. The first black republic to win independence and to set aside freedom for all black race. How we played a pivotal role in the liberation of several Latin American nations, and how Haiti's independence from France enabled the Louisiana Purchase, doubling the size of the United States. It is important to emphasize that Haitian immigrants are making significant contributions to U.S. economy as entrepreneurs and taxpayers, as well as to academia. Please, let's stand with me. Let's stand with us to continue to fight back again this false allegation, and we shall overcome, and truth theologically will prevail, because God doesn't like liars. May God bless you. Thank you.
Next, we'll have Ron Daniels, president of the Institute for Black World.
Thank you very much, Congresswoman. My name is Dr. Ron Daniels. I'm president of the Institute of the Black World 21st Century and founder of the Haiti Support Project. And for years and years and years, we have stood in solidarity with our Haitian brothers and sisters. I only have three things to say because we've been here for a while. Number one, as it's just been stated, the United States of America owes a debt to Haiti. It owes a debt to Haiti. We should be thankful to Haiti for all of the contributions that the Haitian people have made to these United States of America. Number two, the vile kind of language and hate mongering that we see is the kind of thing that must be stopped. It must be condemned, and it has been condemned today. But the final note is that in order to really condemn it, in order to flush this kind of vile poison out of the systems of these United States of America, because that's exactly what's at stake, we need to say to our Haitian brothers and sisters, to immigrants everywhere, and people of conscience everywhere, the solution is to march on ballot boxes. March on ballot boxes. Enough is enough. March on ballot boxes. Thank you.
Next, I would like to have Marie Estime Irving from Neon.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm going to need your help to repeat after me. L'école, l'église, la caille. So what I just said is l'école is school, la caille is home, and l'église is church. Okay? So I am Mary Estime Irvin. I am the proud chairwoman of the National Haitian American Elected Official Network. I am also the vice mayor of the great city of North Miami, where one of the largest Haitian diaspora is. One thing that I can tell you about Haitians and Haitian immigrant, when we get into this country, we do what we have to do. We go to l'école, l'église, la caille. And so I just want to stand in solidarity with all of my colleagues. First of all, I'd like to thank Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick, a proud member of NEON. I'd like to thank the Black Caucus and all of the elected officials and clergies that are here with us today. I am deeply troubled by the unfounded accusations suggesting that Haitian in Springfield involved in the consumption of pets. These baseless claims were dismissed by individuals who originated them, yet they continue to circulate them seeking to lead our nation. We must remember that the United States is a tapestry of cultures and background built by immigrants who contributed to its strength and diversity. Many left their homes not by choice, and you've heard a lot of my colleagues and leaders say that. A lot of people have left Haiti 90 miles away from this country because of the insecurity that's happening, and because and there's a MSS mission that has not been funded, and so we need the help of Congress, we need the help of the Republican Congress to act so that Haiti we can help Haiti, and so maybe this can stop some of the migrants from coming here. Nobody wants to leave their home. Nobody wants to come to a culture or have to learn a new language unnecessarily, but they are grateful when they are here, and when they are here, they work hard, they go to school, and they successfully participate in the fabric of our country. The recent threats against Haitian in Springfield highlights a disturbing threat towards division rather than unity. And, you know, we're talking about Springfield, Ohio, because this is what is being attacked, but there's a ricochet effect. I got a call today that in my very own city, parents are afraid to send their kids to school. They had to have a town hall meeting with parents and students saying, it's okay, it's safe. Other students are saying, hey, you eat cats. And so the mental health of our students, the mental health of our community is being attacked. I call upon the officials of Ohio. First of all, I want to thank them, but I want to call upon the officials of Ohio to provide support and to protect the Haitians and to stand against hatred. We urge all allies to join us in this fight for justice and solidarity for all communities facing discrimination. Today, we can uphold the values of inclusion and respect to make our country strong. So I ask you today to please stand with Haitian. And remember, when Haitians are here, they go to l'école, l'église, la caille.
Yes. Thank you. At this moment, I would like to call on Denise Lugin from Boston City Council.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ruth Louisiane, president of the Boston City Council, home to the third largest Haitian population and the second largest per capita. It is a joy to be here with my fellow community leaders, with my congressional leaders. I want to give a big shout out to our Shiro in the 7th Congressional District in Massachusetts, who is Haitian by association, Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley. I want to give a big shout out to Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick for her leadership as you carry the baton on behalf of the entire Haitian community in Congress. We